Hey everyone, it's me, Amelia. Yes, the real Amelia from the somewhat popular anime series Only Because Every Female Character is Waifu Material, ReZero! ReZero! Yeah! Okay, I'm in a wig. I might have ordered the wrong size. Hey there boys and girls, so yeah, it's Halloween! As you can see, I decided to dress up as my favorite waifu character, whatever, Amelia. Sadly, I don't think trick-or-treating is gonna be a thing this year, so if that implies to you at all and you can't take all the candy in the take one only bowls, I am so sorry. So, because life happened and Halloween is kind of different this year, I decided to make a story time video for you guys. So, if you're at home and you're not doing anything, here's an entertaining video just for you. Why'd I do that? But, I must warn you, this story is kind of freaky. So, watch at your own risk, I guess. Enjoy! Oh my god, I want to get out of this thing. I don't like it.
When I was very young, I was extremely afraid of the dark. I still am, of course, but the reasoning behind me being scared of the darkness is because I thought there would always be something, or someone, lingering deep in the shadows. Now, not only did I have these thoughts, I would sometimes physically see something standing in the corner of my room. Usually, I would see a very tall, black, shadowy figure standing beside my door, watching me. I always felt an uneasy feeling when I would see it, but I never really knew why. I didn't even know what it could be. But I wasn't all that afraid of it, because I always kept my TV on. So I always felt that as long as I have some sort of light on, the figure would stay away from me. I, of course, would always tell my parents about the strange shadowy figures, but they would always brush it off and tell me it was just my imagination. They kept telling me it was my imagination over and over and over and over again, to the point I believed them. So from then on, I never thought much of the things I saw in my room. But there were nights that I truly don't believe were my imagination. It was around 3 a.m., the classic demon hour, and I woke up in a cold sweat. I felt really uneasy and shaky. I didn't know why. I didn't feel any sort of sickness or anything. I then got this feeling to look up, like someone was watching me. I then slowly looked up at the northwest corner of my bedroom, and what I saw is forever scarred in my head. I saw what looked to be a shadow figure of a child sitting at the top corner of my bedroom. I could see the subtle details of him, such as his short hair, and knowing the fact it was a little boy. I was terrified. I remember hearing my heartbeat getting louder and faster every second. Suddenly, the boy looked at me and jumped across my bedroom, diving straight into the darkness. I wasn't able to sleep for the rest of that night. There was also another time where I was only half asleep and half awake. You know, those weird middle stages where your brain is on but your body really isn't? And I don't mean sleep paralysis, by the way. Just that weird in between when waking up. As I was slowly waking up, my eyes still closed, I heard some footsteps getting closer and closer to me. I didn't think much of it, so I kept trying to go back to sleep. Then suddenly, I felt two hands putting pressure against my stomach, like someone was pushing me down. At the time, I thought it was my little brother, because usually he would walk in my room randomly to wake me up. So because I thought it was him, I quietly said, my eyes still being shut so I can go back to sleep, to get the hell out of my damn room. The pressure I felt against my stomach then stops, and slowly fades away. I finally go back to sleep. In the morning, I walked into my brother's room and asked him what he wanted. He looked at me with a confused face and asked me what I meant. I asked him if he went in my room last night to wake me up. He shook his head and said, "No, I never left my room once last night." I left his room confused and decided to ask my mother. I went up to her and asked if she was the one trying to wake me up. and she said the same thing. She never left her room. I thought this was so strange. I literally felt someone touch my stomach, trying to wake me up. I had no idea what was going on. So many strange scenarios like this were happening to me, and I was so confused. Years after these strange events, my mom randomly decided to go see a medium. Mediums are people who are able to communicate with spirits. My mom just wanted to feel the experience talking to one and seeing if there's any spirits that wanted to contact my family or whatever. When my mom returned home, she looked so surprised. She told me and the family all the stuff the medium told her, like a ton of stuff no other person would know about. Like she mentioned how the medium knew about my grandfather who passed away, and many more people who also passed on years ago who were close to my mom. My mom then went on to tell me about something the medium told her that shocked her the most. The medium mentioned me, how I had a special gift that no one else in my family had. I had the gift of being able to see spirits. This could explain why I came across these strange and borderline paranormal activities in my room all these years. Now, the medium said I can't completely see them, but I can see their energy and feel their presence or whatever. Hearing this scared me a little, and honestly, I didn't really believe it. But it's so strange that this woman knew about my seeing spirits or whatever. I never once mentioned my experiences to the public. Until now. So how the hell did that medium know? Even though I had these ghost encounters and the medium literally confirming about my new special abilities, my brain to this day still doesn't quite believe it. And of course, I can tell you viewers don't believe it either. But in the end, at least these cool moments can be great content for my channel! But yeah, I'm being deadass about these stories. I'm still horrified as shit of sleeping in my room in the dark, and I still feel like someone is watching me. And I'm almost 18 years old, so, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content made by me. I would also appreciate if you could follow my Instagram at TheMilkKid. I post a lot of my art on there. Hope y'all have a wonderful, spooky Halloween, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!